If you are not a disciplined person, you can never make it in a trading because it just like represents you. First, you need to become the person of the value that can actually become profitable.
Most traders don't fail because they don't understand technical analysis. They fail because they lack discipline and control over their emotions.
It's like success. Everyone can become successful, but you need to do the right things. Be disciplined, work on themselves, put the hours, give some time to learn.
But what if you can develop the mindset of a seven-figure trader? What if you could stop making the same mistakes and start trading like a pro?
You need to know how to position yourself in the right place. You need to know exactly what you want. You need to have that bigger picture. You need to manifest yourself already doing that like successfully.
Today, we're sitting down with JM, a trader who went from blowing accounts at 16 to making seven figures in Forex and crypto. He's here to break down the real reasons why most traders lose money, the psychological battles that separate winners from losers, and the exact shifts you need to make to go from struggling to profitability. What are you pursuing in life right now?
Trading is something that definitely I'm gonna do till the rest of my life. But after you make good money, you are thinking like, what else I can do? So I jumped into real estate. Jumped like 3 years ago in LA. I bought like property in Santa Monica. I bought one in Melrose. That one I sold. And now I'm also looking over here to start doing some real estate. I feel like Dubai, it's something new upcoming with a big future. So I just want to be on the time, inside the game. But trading is something I'm already doing for 8 years. So that's something I will always do, something on daily basis. I trade and something that actually make me, I can say.
And did you start off with trading? Is that how like it opened up your doors to, get into real estate?
Yes, so that's actually how everything started because first of all, when I started to trade, I just wanted to make money. So I just wanted to have that freedom. I just wanted to be able to do whatever I want. I was that kind of guy that never wanted to listen to anyone and never wanted to be told what should I do. So I was just feeling like with trading, I can live that kind of life. And once you just make a lot of money, you just like don't want to be sitting over there either an account or like for doing nothing. So I was just like, okay, let me put in some hard assets that I can be kind of safe, but also like I feel it like it's like bigger picture in life what I want to do in the future. So that's how I just started like moving money from here to there.
And I know you're from Croatia. How old were you when you started getting into trading?
I think around 16 and a half, 17, but it wasn't actually when I become profitable or something. It was just like me searching and watching YouTube videos. So at first I remember I was watching those Chinese guys and or their like YouTube videos about patterns or that retail ways of trading. That actually nowadays I consider it helped me because I now understand how retail thinks, so I understand how institutions gonna swipe them. So I cannot say it didn't help me, but at that time it didn't help me. I was just losing trades. But that's how I started watching the YouTube videos. And at the beginning I was very stubborn and I had like a scarcity mindset, so I wasn't disciplined. So I can say that over the time trading actually create me to another person, obviously that I need to become to be profitable, and helped me a lot during my life to level up and give myself a value. So when I started, it was actually very hard because I was losing money and it was just like a pain in the ass, brother. Like I wanted to kill myself a couple of times, like especially when you make some money and then you do some dumb mistake. It's like whole your life just like you just feel so bad. So I just feel it also made me like a very strong person, like, and that's something that you cannot be, how I can explain, you cannot be soft to actually make it because no matter from who you are learning and no matter what, I feel in trading, everyone needs to experience these things. Like everyone needs to feel it on his own skin. Like I know what my mentor was telling to me. Anyway, I will do some dumb mistakes. It's not even about technical or fundamental things. It was more about being not disciplined, being greedy, over trading, over leveraging. So I feel like if you are not a disciplined person outside in the real world, you can never make it in a trading because it just like represents you, right? Because first you need to become the person of the value that can actually become profitable. So that's what most people don't understand. Like if you are not the right person outside, like you cannot become successful inside the trading. First you need to work on yourself, or either like during that process you're gonna create yourself in that type of person who can actually become profitable.
And I know you started trading at 16. How did you, were you working like another job to be able to fund your account? Like
Bro,
what's that story?
I was doing a lot of things. So yeah, I was doing couple jobs, but like it was like oh, you don't want to know. It's just pure hustle, bro. Just like I was getting money any kind of way and just like putting in my account. So
And at 16, you started your trading journey. You obviously went through YouTube University. How long did it take you to become profitable? How many years? Was it years? Was it months?
bro, the thing is, even when I was thinking I become profitable, it happened that I made like some dumb mistake that cut me out, you know? So I would say maybe 2.5 years. But the thing is, I was like so stubborn that I wanted everything to do by myself. And I was just like so greedy at the same time. So I was always over leveraging. Like I hated that process. Everything that I was making, obviously I didn't have that much money. It was so little to me. And I was just like keep just being greedy, keep over trading. So it wasn't even that I didn't get it how to do it, and it was just that I didn't follow my trading plan. Later on I get a mentor that obviously helped me with my psychology. It helped me with bunch of new things that I never could like learn from nowhere if he actually didn't show up in my life. But that was like a big switch for me to actually come up to that person in life that decided to help me.
Mm. And where did you find this mentor? Was it online or was it?
No, no, that guy you cannot find online. So there was one woman that works in South Beach agency over there in LA, and I just like met her through my other friend, and she was friend of that guy, and that guy was actually working for institutions. So like I was telling him that I'm trading, and then that guy was moving millions, bro. So I was just like begging him to teach me, and like at the beginning, it like he didn't want, like just didn't care, and then I was just stubborn, and I just like through her, I just kind of get that opportunity, and as soon as he was giving me or telling me something to do, I'll do, and I would come back to him, and I just make him being my mentor, and that way, like he just like changed my life with right informations and everything, and through him, I met another guy, so I can say like it just like crazy how it switched. Like in 1 week, it switched completely because I was at the point like I want to give up. Fuck this, you know. I was so like mad, you know. Like
And what point were you at in this in your trading career when you decided to find a mentor? Was it 2 years in, or when was that?
it was like around maybe, yeah, 2 years. But the thing is, like, I was never thinking like I want to get a mentor. I was so cheap to pay someone. I was thinking I can do everything by myself. You know that fucking Rambo mentality. Let's go. It. You know, it's. I was thinking if I push hard, strong, that I can do it. But that's not the right trading. It's not something you can force. You need to understand. You need to have the skill. You need to have the knowledge. You need to understand the markets and how it works. So from that point he just taught me everything differently from what I was learning from actually YouTube and what I was thinking is right.
I see. And so you're talking about, something you're struggling with in your journey was greed, getting greedy, you're over leveraging. I think two emotions that people struggle with in trading is greed and fear. So I guess learning stuff you don't learn off of YouTube from your mentor, what do you think it takes to overcome fear and greed?
Let me tell you what helped me actually. So I had so many losses in my life that it just brings you to the point that you just become so humble. Like there was feelings that I was so down that I like you just like say like okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it right. It just kills everything from you. And that's something that once you experience, you just like okay, I'm gonna take my tip. You just started to follow your plan. You just started because we as a human, we are not born to be traders because of our emotions, psychology, everything. So for you to be profitable, you need to stick to your plan. So once you're getting inside the markets, you need to know for what are you going, when are you entering, why are you entering. You need to follow the news. You see, most of the people that just come at the markets and they are, okay, what are gonna trade? Like trading from the easiest part, from just buying and selling, become the hardest part for you understanding everything for being continuously profitable, right? So most people just jump in. It's like, for example, you're playing soccer, Champions League. Imagine we just start playing it immediately. We didn't warm up. We didn't have the meeting in the locker room before. What's gonna happen? We're gonna lose. We're gonna get injured, right? So I just understand that I need to prepare myself, prepare every time before I go to trade, know what I'm trading, why I'm trading. Actually, also what was the main thing that changed my life when I stick to the one pair. Before I was trading everything, just because I was impatient. Like I was like, I want to trade this. You just chase that dopamine, adrenaline. You want to be inside the trade. You want to make a lot of money. And then he told me that just focus on one pair, become master of that pair, like know everything, why, when, and follow the news, everything like from that pair. So once I listened to him and just focus, that's why when we met on the conference and you told me gold, I was just, bro, I just trade gold. So I was like, I just trade gold. It doesn't matter from where, you just make money. You don't need to be trading 10. It's like, for example, you have 10 girlfriends. Headache, brother. How you don't know any, you always argue. Like this, you have one girl and you know everything about her. You can communicate, you learn how she works, everything. Easier life, bro. Like this, easier. Because if you're trying to look, oh, Euro USD, GBP USD, jump here, follow the news here, you just get lost, bro. So stick to one thing and just like become a master of one thing. And also the character, like I scalp, I'm a day trade. So when I was trading those slow pairs like USD CAD and everything, like I was always taking my profits earlier. I couldn't stay in the market. I was really impatient, have HDH. So I was like, and then gold is very volatile. So I love it, bro. Like I know when I'm waiting on the break of the structure on 1 minute, when I see liquidity from the resistance, like say to the support, if you are in downtrend, I just get in. Like I have the way how I trade. But the thing is, it's very important to protect your bag. Like most of people, they're like thinking, oh, I want to make money. Bro, you need to first protect your bag. So you need to know why are you entering and be okay with that risk you're taking. They're okay to make that much money, but not okay to lose that much money, right? So you need to understand it's like a marathon. It's like a process. And once you understand that, and once you start thinking reversal, like I need to protect it first, neither to make, then you start to move different. Once you know how to put yourself on the break even, once you know how to take your partials, like that's what my mentor told me, because I was always greedy. I always wanted to do run, even with crypto, like it was always to the moon. So now I just like take my partials. It's fuck it, until I'm like, no one get ever poor by taking his money out. So that's something I have in my mind. So yeah, we just like, I completely changed like a person from the day one until now. I wasn't like this, like trading changed you completely, bro. Trust me. You need to if you want to make it.
For sure. Yeah, I noticed interviewing like a lot of traders, like come to understand like it is more of a defensive game than an offensive game. And you talk about one pair. Do you also believe in the I guess philosophy of one pair, one strategy, and that's it?
Bro, it's all about you, what you find yourself profitable. Like I believe, yeah, like nowadays, like I know a lot of strategies, so I can like all what I do is like smart money concepts, like trading after institutions, understanding how when they swap the liquidity from retail traders, understand the news and market how it goes. So I know the whole big picture, how they manipulate. I know what retail traders think, and I know when to follow inside the market, because market is dangerous. Let's say you just want to get in, get out. You want to take your money and be outside the market. So you need to know what are you going for, and that's okay. So what I will say, once you trade one pair, once you like, you also need to journal. Most of people don't even journal. Even if they make profitable trade, they don't go over why did it happen, like, or losing trade. So you need to journal, you need to backtest, you need to find what works. And once you find it, just go for it, bro. That's it. So don't enter the market when you want to enter. No, you don't come to the markets to trade. You come to markets to see the market, and when the market tells you from your strategy that you can trade, then you can trade if it shows up. So that's also the patience. That was my mentor was telling me, sit on your hands, because I was always wanted to be inside the trade, bro. No, like I'm telling you, in trading, you always gonna feel like you want more money.
Yeah.
Always gonna feel like it's like I remember when I was younger. Now thinking how much money I'm making currently, it will be blow-minded. And now when I'm making this much money, I'm like, fuck, I make it here in Dubai, this Arab, like I make millions a day. I was like, fuck, I want more, So it will always be like you want more. So you need to understand this process. You need to be grateful for what you have, what you are doing, and just like take it with the flow.
Yeah, no, that's well said. And do you ever recall? I know you've gone through many tough failures. Do you ever recall like your roughest loss, your roughest like, I guess most scariest trading time, like where you lost a lot of money?
Actually, it never happened to me that I enter my whole account or something like that. I was
You
never.
never like blew account.
No, like, of course I blew accounts, small accounts when I was younger. When you just like have some small money and then you go all in. But like later on when I become 6-figure, 7-figure trader, like no. So I never like do that. I like it's not even coming to my mind. But I had a situation when the broker fucks me up. CoffeeZilla when he called out the trader's domain.
I know CoffeeZilla. I haven't watched that episode.
Bro, trader's domain took like around 500 million
Wow,
just from everyone. I think Logan Paul have like his 22 million inside, something like that.
dang. So how much did you lose?
Million something.
Wow. And how was that? Like, do you remember how were you feeling that day?
I don't know what to tell you. I was like, fuck. I was just like sad I didn't spend that money. I was like, you just like keep going, bro. Honestly, like it's just like life. I don't even think. But yeah, it happened. When what was the name of FX? The other FTX, bro. It happened also to the people.
So many.
When the banks close, people lose so much money. So I was like, okay, that's life. It just happened. That's why I always diversify my portfolio. Always have money in all around the world. So that was fuck. I could just like I was always thinking I could get like another property or like buy at least 2 cars. So I was like just like that, but it's okay.
You definitely got to diversify.
I get it like that 1 mil that I lost over there, I get it very fast, so I don't even mind.
So being you're a 7-figure trader now. What's like your take on when you enter a trade? Like, what's like the percent you're trying to make on your trades? Is there a percent profits you're trying to make?
So this is the thing. I have my community. Like, so I send signals to a lot of people. They make money, copy my trades. So for my main account, I just make 10%. That's what my target is, bro. Once I make it, I just go to my smaller account, the 6-figure, and over there I just trade so I can send signals to my people that I don't over leverage or something. Just like getting in with 0.5%. So just because so I know they have a small account, so I can send them as much signals I can so they can make money. So that's how I do it. So once I'm done with this account, bro, I don't touching it.
I see. And what about how much are you risking like per trade? I know people say 1%, some people say 3%.
1%, no, bro. Fuck that 3%. The COP 1%, bro. Like, yeah, just keep at 1%. And only if I trade news, maybe 0.5, 0.3. Depends also the way how much I'm up. Like say it's Monday, I want to start strong, so I'll sometimes even take on my TP1 whole trade out. So just just like it depends, like also how much I'm up that week, that month. So depends. But I'm not doing nothing emotional. I'm just like doing everything how I know it's gonna be right. Before I was doing it, now I'm not doing it. Just like over the time you just become bulletproof from that. I feel like all the stuff you need to go through just like makes you so wise, so humble, so don't even look at the money that way anymore.
Yeah.
But that's what also a big problem from people that look the money how much make even when they start small accounts. You need to look up the percentage. That's how it works. And also what I do, I just like learn how to withdraw my profits and stuff. Before I was always wanted to build account, go high, like this. Like I feel comfortable sitting at that amount of money on the account. So I just know how much I make a month. I withdraw and then again. And just like it's just your brain, like because if you're always like you cannot just like always. Sometimes you need to keep at that level, and then once you involve, like then you can little bit increase and go. So it cannot be just like you going crazy. Because if you let's say someone can be very good trader, but when they go to trade like on big accounts, I know from my students, amazing traders on like let's say 5-figure account, and then let's say they get a founded account of 200K. Just when they see that money drive them crazy, they see like, they don't see, oh, I make like 2-3%. They just see like 2-3-4K. Oh, I'm taking it out. And that trade can run 1 to 8 RR. So they just take so much, just like with stupid mistake, because they see the money. So also I feel like you need to become the person that's comfortable trading with that account, that deserves to trade on that account, to actually you be able to keep growing that account. You need to feel comfortable with that money.
I see. And what is a person like you now, like being bulletproof in trading? Like, what has been like your highest year that you've made like through trading?
Couple 7 figures.
Couple 7 figures? Okay, wow. And when did you decide? I know you have a community. When in your trading journey did you decide like I'm gonna start teaching people?
Bro, actually, what happened? A lot of my friends ask me like, teach me, and stuff. And I will show. You cannot say your best friend like I don't want to show you. I just show him and everything. And then he start do it, and he do it, of course, wrong, because I just show him once like something, and then then they become boring. And then I was like, okay, let me help you like 1 month, no more and stuff. And then they're like, I'm gonna pay you. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna teach you guys then. And then more people come because this guy makes, start making some money. Then he talks, then everyone wanted to come to me. And at that point I was like, okay, I can have a business on the side of myself trading.
Wow.
So I was like, let's get it. And then I just opened my community, and then a lot of people start coming in. And then at one point I was like, okay, it's decent money, but I feel like all that energy, if I put in them, if I put to myself, like I'm gonna make even way more money inside crypto trading, everything I do. So I stopped doing that for some time. And then after, I was just like, okay, I just gonna send them the signals. It doesn't requires my time. Because before I was educating them, teaching them like on the Zoom calls and stuff. I was like, I just gonna send them signals. They're gonna make money. They're gonna be happy. Everything cool. Because some people will obviously make it. Some people will don't make it, because some people are just like, they just are not capable to do it with currently the way how they're thinking, or what they are doing. So it's not for like, it's like success. Everyone can become successful, but you need to do the right things. So not a lot of people will do right things, be disciplined, work on themselves, put the hours, give some time to learn. And that way I was like, okay, so much questions a day, I just like, I just did this everything so I can enjoy my life. So I was like, okay, how are they gonna all be happy? I just gonna sell them my signals. So they just become, I just started to send them signals. Everyone start making money. Everyone happy. And now I also mentor, but I'm not mentoring like everyone can apply and pay. No, hell no. I see who is doing good. I talk with him. I have my team, everything. And if I see you are the guy who is ready to level up, that you are the guy that really wants, that you are ready for that level up, that you deserve it, then I give you a chance. So it's not that you are now a random guy and you're gonna pay it and you're gonna get it. No, bro. I don't get anyone work with me.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
And that's now I have 100% like success stories, because some random people will like just get in, and they are just thinking maybe I can become a millionaire next month or something. So I was like, no, it doesn't work like that, brother. Or they will just like come there, maybe do and then do on themselves, over leverage. Like people love people in our souls. Like we are like a people, we are gamblers, right? So many people turn trading inside the gambling, over leverage, over trade, everything, trade fucking Asia sessions just to be inside the trade and all that stuff. So this way, I only work with someone who is coachable and who gonna listen. And that's why he need to pass through the process first, talk with my team, myself, and then we decide if we're gonna get it.
There's a saying, you could lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Exactly.
So that's kind of your approach. And I remember when we first met, you said that you have the largest community in Croatia, trade Forex.
Balkan actually. Balkan. That's Serbia, Croatia, Bosnia, Macedonia, Slovenia.
So how many people are in your community?
Bro, the previous one, it was more than 10,000 people, I think so. It's a lot.
Wow. And how many, was that when you're actually like educating and like, or was that just?
No, it's like a free group, something like that. Yeah. I don't know how much students I have, to be honest.
And in your current signal group, is that paid or Is that free?
Oh, I just put the price very low because I was like, okay, I want to help everyone from this point. So I just put, I think, 62 euros, like, and people actually make it in like one trade, 3 times that, you know? So I just do it like that way. I was like, okay, I just gonna help them. Fuck it. I don't have nothing from their money anyway. So I better in their eyes be someone they really respect and look like, you know? So I was like that, okay. And also, like, I feel like me doing that stuff, I feel like God is giving me back way more, you know, like if you actually, I become more spiritual later on. Like I met some people, then I become more spiritual and everything. So I learned that I'm number nine, like humanitarian, someone who his purpose is to help. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna help because I come from America, that mentality of capitalism, charge everything, right? So I was like charging everything, even if you have value. If for someone is too much, you cannot help him because he cannot even get in the process. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna give it for everyone, so everyone can do it, everyone can be happy, everyone can make money. And from that way, when I started to think that way, I just gonna be giving, even not asking from God. Just started to send me blessings from all kind of different ways in life. So
I see. I see. Yeah, it's never wrong to charge a price tag for good value. Now, did this mentorship, this community that you started educating people, was this after you learned everything from your mentor?
yeah, for sure.
Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Wow. And now that you're a seven-figure trader, like I know you said you went from Croatia to Los Angeles to Miami, now you're in Dubai, like making seven figures a year. How has that been for you? Like, what's been your journey with making a shit ton of money? Like, have you made any dumb decisions?
Many, bro. The only dumb decisions I actually made was trusting in people. Like when you're young and making so much money, everyone wants to fuck you up. Like people just like, you know, they wants to take advantage. And I never saw it that way because I was always starting from myself. I'll never do it, you know, to anyone. So I did some couple stupid decisions, but I cannot even take it on myself. It's more like I was just like good guy, you know.
I see.
So just like, but it's also lesson, bro. So now I don't trust anyone, and also like I just figure it out. For me, you just need to keep doing what you're good at, you know. So I just like stick to trading, something I'm good at, making my money, and I just don't give anyone money like to do some projects, bullshit everyone, because everyone who I work in, they kind of like fucked it up or take money or steal it, you know. So I just like from that point I was like everything I do is gonna go through me. I'm gonna be the main guy, and I just gonna run this, you know. So
That makes
that's
sense.
the thing.
Have you ever like I know people I've heard some experiences of people they make their first because you're young, you're like 26. They make their first batch of money young, then they lose it all. Has that
No, I
happened to
never,
you?
never, never, never,
Okay, that's good.
never, never, never. But I lost a lot of money on the way, definitely. But I never fell on the zero, not even close, bro. I have in assets like a lot of money here, a lot of money there, a lot of money. And yeah, so I never like I have black hole money. That means I never touch it. So
Yeah,
so that no matter what. So yeah, I just diversify my portfolio, and I can never fall like on the zero from that point. But yeah, if I was thinking maybe if everything went right the way how it should be, how was the vision, like I'll have way more money, you know. So yeah, still blessed from the level I am. Like I can say 0.001% people in the world, but I just feel like I can go way higher, and I should be way higher. But I just feel like God put all of these things in front of me just for a lesson when I come to the higher level, so I don't do that kind of mistake. So I take everything like a blessing, something that should happen, and I'm just grateful for it.
for sure. So you're 26. What are you chasing now? Like what are you chasing in life by the time you hit 30, the next 5 years?
Bro, I mean, besides I want to be more successful, obviously. I just want to have a better relationship with God, you know. So, in last year or something like that, I become more into it. You know, when you're younger, your mom tells you go to church. She's like, you know, religion, but it was like you didn't get it, you know, that much. So for last year and a half, I just become more aware of that, you know, and I just saw that like you like from God, we already have everything, right? So once you don't need nothing and you feel like you have everything and you feel like grateful and just like doing the right purpose, like the God has sent you here, you're gonna have everything. It's like it's gonna come. So I just started to be more happy and enjoy this life, because before I will wake up every morning so stressful. I need to make money. I mean, like that is now too, but like I will, I will be, because every day I start from zero in my head. So I just hustle. I'm just like that. We are just hustler. I will just like all day just money, 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 money. For many years, bro, I didn't even go out, party, drinking. I didn't see girls, nothing. I was just like I give everything. I take 100% sacrifice. So from that point, I was just like, I just gonna be more grateful about this life. And also, I had one car. Actually, I fall asleep when I was driving the car, so I was like in a car like this on the cliff. I don't know how I stayed alive. I tattooed the date here. So I was like, God sent me here for a reason. And also, it taught me one thing. It taught me one thing, that like you never know if tomorrow is gonna come. So every day I wake up, I'm just grateful. Come on, I have another day. Be good. So yeah, that's also too. I just started not always like money. Also that some big losses I have, like I was like, money can easily, go. I just want to focus on myself to have that value and skills, because I make that money very easy back with all the skills, knowledge, with the network, with people I have. Even if something, but it cannot happen, I fell to zero, bro. I have so big network. If just if every of my friends just give me 100K, I'll be like on a couple million tomorrow. So the connections I made, the skills, the knowledge I work on myself. That's the true value.
Yeah, when you trust in him, you know that he has a plan, so you trust in the process.
Yeah,
I think
exactly,
having
exactly.
faith helps a lot with success. Now, I know you're in real estate, you're doing trading, you have a community. What other businesses are you venturing into any other businesses?
Man, what I think I would like later on to do, I would like to do some kind of application or some kind of payment process or something that it can be passively just coming, something that can explode. I feel like when you make like a lot of money, like to be scaling, let's say to hundred thousands or millions, I just feel like it needs to something worldwide that can do an impact. So either that way, or like some kind of, it needs to be something digital that's gonna make a big solution for the problem nowadays we have. So, but I'm not thinking about that now, but I kind of see what other people, how they did it. So that's something that I feel like after the real estate, after I have big portfolio of real estate, I mean, we just like starting with the real estate. So after that, that's what I see myself if I'm gonna jump on hundreds of millions.
I see, I see. And you talked about digital. I know we weren't talking about crypto, but what are your thoughts on crypto? I know you're a gold guy. Do you like crypto as well?
Of course, bro, I'm big in crypto. I do crypto for many years.
Really? What do you like to trade?
Bro, honestly, I don't leverage trading that much on crypto, but like I'm more investing in the right things. Like people doesn't understand how crypto actually works. First, they need to understand that money goes to Bitcoin. It goes first in the cycle. So once the bull run starts to go to Bitcoin, then it goes to Ethereum, then the large cap tokens, then the small cap tokens. So you need to understand people like same like institutions in Forex here are like big whales that have money. So they just manipulate, the market. So you need to understand how they move their money. So people are like seeing the pump that they have FOMO, they're jumping in. No, bro, you need to be smart enough to understand what kind of narrative we are seeing this bull run. For example, AI, gaming, DeFi. So you need to position yourself in a small market caps. So when all those big players start to selling their large cap tokens, where they're gonna put in the small cap tokens. You want to be early there so they can pump you up. And you need to know which ones are good, which ones are. You need to have a good. I have a good team. I have a good network of people. I myself I understand it very well. So you need to be inside it, so to understand the game. So I've been making like crazy 50x, 100x, 20x like plays. So I just know to be early to position myself at the right time.
And you said you have a team. Does this team are they like crypto researchers for you that help you make investments, or are you doing all
The
the
thing is, at that high level, this is how it works. Like those people that they hang out, they really have money. So they tell you play, you tell them to play. They tell you something. I have my people for research that research that are kind of coins that are like on small market cap, like even less than 100 million, that are not even listed on big exchanges. So when they get listed, everything, that's when you explode. People heard them about when they get listed or something, or like retail traders, what they do when they start putting their money crypto, they go like Robinhood, other these big exchanges, and then they buy just the crypto that it's offering to them. So they're just pumping their bags, and then they exit and then they lose their money. So you need to understand it's like how it works actually. So most people are gonna lose the money inside the crypto because they don't know how to move. So you need to understand the game. You need to understand when to buy, when to sell. You need to understand where to put your money.
I see. I see. And if you were to restart your whole trading journey over again, would you start with crypto? Would you start with Forex?
Definitely, definitely, I'll start with that. I don't see better thing than that. But if I need to start again, like you mean, like with me
Zero,
being
zero
be
dollars.
like with this knowledge and this experience, or like with the old ones?
If you were to restart with the experience you have now, what would you
Oh,
do?
that's easy, bro. I don't like. I'll make money immediately, bro. Immediately. But if I need to start with my previous knowledge, my previous behavior, my previous character, bro, it was so hard, bro. I was so like this journey changed me a lot, bro. I was just like hustling, struggling every day, bro. It's like it was like crazy how much I went through. But yeah, now if I start, bro, it's easy. I don't like I can make it easy, like nothing, no, any day, bro.
What do you think though is like the required capital to start trading? I hear many different answers. I want to know your answer. Like
Bro, it's about the skill, bro. You can. What you mean trading? Like for crypto or for forex or overall or something?
kind of all like let's just say, someone's watching this and they're trying to, hustle their way to making millions, right? Like what advice would you give to them to start off with? Like I hear people say, "Oh, go find a job and then
Bro,
make $5,000 then start
I'll
trading."
never find a job that way. Like I've never put in myself in the that kind of mentality. I'm always entrepreneurial. I'll always like even if I'm zero, I'll never find a job. I'll just like figure shit out. Left, right, up and down. We'll make it somehow, you know. But yeah, just make some money and then like learn how to do it and just like put the money in the game to work.
I see. I see.
There's no like someone can tell you. That's also the big problem from people. They're always saving money, think I need to save this much. That's stupid, bro. You need to give the value to yourself. That skill, like you earn $1,000, you can start any kind of money you can start, from any kind. You just need to have the right resources. For me now it's easy, like, oh, I know with this coin I can do that, or like I just can put it and make money trading this. So for me it's easy, but I understand someone who starts doesn't have this mentality and this knowledge, so it obviously is going to be hard for him. But I feel he just like needs to go through that journey and just be disciplined, just not give up, just work hard every day. Bro, I have like 20 hours days, like so many times I fall asleep. I didn't fall asleep. So many days, bro, I didn't go sleep.
Wow. That makes sense. I hear a lot of like hustle stories where it's the late nights, no parties, no girls.
Nothing, bro. People just see me and they're like, "Oh, I want to be you." Bro. You don't want to be me. Trust me. The stuff I went through, bro, myself. Oh my God, like that's something that I really appreciate because it makes me this kind of way. That yeah, it's hard. Like I don't think like everyone can do it that way. And also like I can say, my beginning of the journey, I did everything myself. That's the wrong thing, but something like I'll recommend everyone. Work on yourself, give yourself value, become the person of the value, become disciplined, get a mentor, get the right people around yourself, stop with everything, avoid all the friends that are partying, avoid like all the women, all the distraction, just like write your goals, write your affirmations, read it every day, work out, read, eat, to take care of your health. Bro, just like you need to do the right things. So if you do the right things, there's 100% you're gonna make it. But you need to give up on all the bullshit.
Mm. And what advice would you give to someone for finding mentors or finding the right group of people to level up?
Bro, I feel like in life, once you first you God isolates you. You need to get like elevation requires separation, right? So you need to give your some time for yourself so you can learn yourself, so you can work on yourself. Once you become the main of the value, the frequency you are spreading, you will attract that kind of people. So you'll come there, but try always to push yourself. See who is doing better. See like what you want to do in life, and just like find the people who are doing that, and just like try to get inside the circles. Try to learn from them. So you need to know how to position yourself in the right place. You need to know exactly what you want. You need to have that bigger picture. You need to manifest yourself already doing that like successfully for you actually to happen. Because if you cannot see it in your head, like, and you don't know where you're going, bro, the life can the actually then the society gonna push you in any direction it wants, and it's gonna be not good for you, right? So you need to be the CEO of your life, and you need to know where are you going, and you need to position yourself in the right place so it can push you in the right direction.
For sure, that's facts. And tapping in, there's a subject I wanted to talk about with you about trading. What's your thoughts on automated trading, like trading with AI? Is that something you do?
No, I don't do that. I don't have a good experience, to be honest. I tried couple times. Every day, bro. Trust me. Like when you are in my level, every day you get offers. This, that, invest here, this, that. You know, so many stories I hear every day. I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with that. The reason is I just like. I just feel like algorithm can get something fucked up. Any like you like I know myself. I tried couple times. It didn't work. I know people that also didn't work. And obviously always gonna hear someone it's working. Yeah, I'm making millions trading. Yeah, this just bot trades for me. I don't believe in that.
It's never that easy, huh?
I don't believe in that.
That makes sense. Well, yeah, I think it's been a great conversation, JM. I really like your advice. Another segment I wanted to do, if it's possible, is since you're a great trader, right, is go into our trading room and if there's any recent trades that you've done to, help break it down, if that's possible.
Yeah, we can do it. Let's do it.
Cool. Yeah, let's go.
Okay, I first want you to understand how market moves. You have uptrend, downtrend, consolidation, obviously something that pretty much everyone knows. So you have creating higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. You have consolidation. You want to keep outside consolidation first because a lot of manipulations happening in, and most liquidity is getting involved because how people are taught on internet, on YouTube. They see double top, they are taught to get inside the trade for sell.
Yep.
Same with the double bottom, right? To go for the buy.
Yep.
And then we have lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So now I'm gonna explain you how things actually work inside the market. So first you need to understand that the banks are the ones who control this market. JP Morgan have the biggest influence on it, the biggest percentage owner, and all of this market is just completely controlled by them. So look at this way. So once we have this uptrend, what you need to look for? You need to look for this break of the structure. So when we have higher low, higher high, we want to see lower low, right? Why? Because most of this liquidity over here from the people, let's say that wanted to sell, they get swapped from this position, from the banks entering the market, pushing the price so they can take them out. After that, we see this lower low created, and most people, when they see this, for everyone who was buying, get taken out, right? And then this lower low, what does it does? It makes people see that we are going downtrend, so people just start to sell because they have FOMO. They don't understanding you cannot be chasing the market. You need to understand that you need to wait market for right position. This kind of big push that's happening, let's say this push over here, this push over here, all these pushes, is something that only big institutions can do because they put billions inside the market. So for you, it's to understand that this liquidity zone, where they invest first to take these sellers and where they invest here first to push the market, is their key entry point where they put their money in. So they're always gonna come to retest because money cannot go outside the market. It needs to always be transferred, right? They put FIBA and something like that, and this is something like you can hear from everyone, and that way you got just gonna make like, let's say 1 to 3, 1 to 4, something. I never put pending order because I don't let my money be in kind of danger.
Yeah.
What I do, I wait this to come to this my key point area, then I get on 1 minute time frame zone, and I'm looking for this break of the structure on 1 minute to enter. So once I see this position here, it's happening like over here, like on 1 minute. Once I see this break, then I'm here entering, and that way I can have my stop losses way smaller, because once I enter here, I can have my stop losses way smaller, up to 10, 20 pips. You don't like 50, 60 what people are doing. And then as soon as I see we push the price 10, 20 pips, what I do, I put myself here on the break even. That means you put your stop loss to the entry. And then I'm a risk-free trade, small pips, stop loss, and my risk reward is way bigger.
Yeah.
Like up to 10%, like 1 to 10, 1 to 12, 1 to 8, not like 1 to 2, because people think it's a winning trade. What winning trade? 1 to 2. How many trades you need to enter? That way to be profitable, to actually make money.
Yep.
You need to understand the market, how it moves, so you can be able to get in a smaller time frame zone, and that way also you don't put yourself in a danger. This way you immediately protect your money, and then as soon as you run, and then like let's say 20, 30 pips, you have TP1, maybe take 20% of your position out, let the trade run, TP2, TP3, take it. And also if you don't want to take it immediately to cut your profits, you can put your stop loss to, let's say, position of TP1. So even if it comes back, you take out your TP outside the complete trade.
Okay.
So that way I just move inside the market very smart, not putting pending orders, risking my money if it's happened, because market is very unpredictable, especially with the news, with everything that's happening. So you need to know how to position yourself to avoid that risk. So for example, let me show you this position over here. Look at this. So what we have over here, like I'll actually show it. Yes, look, I'll show you the whole picture so you can understand it better. Look this position over here. So what do we have? So after this huge push, of course, market needs to start to consolidate, right? And then what most people are doing, they are getting inside the market because they are either pushing the trend lines, thinking we're gonna go sell, or either what they are doing, they are looking this support zone over here and looking for the double bottom to get in. And now see what's happening. They get inside the position and then they take them out. So everyone who was on this support wanted to buy, he just gets wiped out. So all the people who are looking for this buy, at this point, they just get taken out. So we understand, what do we understand? We understand that this previous entry point get broken. So we are no more in a lower bearish market, we are in a bull market because we created higher high, not lower high. And we have these institutions getting here, taking their position. So we are waiting for this break. Let me show you now. So you see how market now moves? Look at this position over here. So now this is where things get interesting, because I'm gonna put you in 1 minute so you can understand how I look on the things. You see now what happened? This position over here from the previous get taken, and this liquidity, you see that this liquidity, it's still on the support zone. So still means we are going uptrend. That's what I want to see on the bigger time frame zone. I want to see, I'll show you right now. I want to see once this happen, once we break this, I don't want just see the break. I want to see that liquidity that was sitting here get moved on this point. And then this enter is what I'm looking for over here on the smaller time frame zone. Get it?
Mm-hmm.
So now from this point, let's see 5 minute chart, just a second, so I can move it. See how market now moves. We take it out, and now what most people are looking for? Now most people are here getting their positions to buy. Here, again, and look, you see what the market will move. It's just gonna come here and take them out, and this is the retest zone that we are waiting for. You see this position over here? This is like my entry zone. Let me just show you. In this area from the liquidity, down this point. So soon as the markets get inside here, this is where I'm gonna get from the entry. And now I'm gonna show you how the entry happened. Yes, just a second. I'm gonna put it like here now so I can show in 1 minute. So now we get in this target area. Why? Because from this liquidity, let me show you, from this liquidity where we see buyers putting their money in, to this point they are taken from these candlesticks. This is where the volume is. So this is the area where they can retest on this position here. So now I don't put the trade like this. I don't put the trade like this, because that way I don't have a good risk reward. So what I do, I'll come on 1 minute, see this position 1 minute, see over here, break, liquidity move. So now I have a bigger picture that this was the last position of the liquidity and this was the last enter of the bank. So this was the last time they pushed the market. You see this all bullish candlesticks, right?
Yeah.
And you see this last position here where we push it. So this is the key area, because this is like that last support zone where we retest. You see how we retest here, how we retest here. So this is the point where I'm gonna now look for. And now see how they're gonna come this last zone to retest. Why? Because we want to see it on the 50% that it comes. Wait, just let me put it like this. So we want to see it over here for retest. I will just In just a second, I'm gonna show it like this. So this is my zone over here. Now look for the charts. Now this position, you see, the last point where the banks push the market, we have this high that we created. The liquidity was upside on the support zone, so we have all the confirmations for it. And this now our stop loss, look how it looks. Like this is our position. See, this is our position now from this point. You see how market now moves? So look now this trade how it goes comparing to that trade. I always mess it up over here with this.
Yeah.
See this? This is like the support that we are keeping. So over here we have our TP1. So over here I will immediately take my TP1. This, and then I'll go put you just on 15 minutes so it doesn't wait that long. See, so compare now this trade to this trade.
Sure.
It's 1 to 2, and now I can see on the bigger picture, this is full imbalance price. So I want them to close this whole position over here. This can go be for my TP3 to take. Over here, I'll take my TP2. So this will be my TP2, and the rest I will let it run.
Yeah. Click on the page. Yeah.
I always mess it up here.
Again. Or just play the next.
Or just play, it's easier. See this, actually I will not even run it this much. I will not even run it this much. Over here probably I will just close my trade. But that way, look what we get. We get here from the entry, we get like nice, how much is it? Nice risk reward to 12. 1 to 12, you see. So it's all about you understanding when the break the structure happens, and then on the smaller zone understand when the liquidity moves from the resistance zone to support, that you have confirmations, and then on 1 minute entering the position so you can first avoid possibility of losing, and second you have better risk reward because you're going to have a smaller stop loss.
Yeah.
And then also you have that because from all the key points where the bank get inside the market, you need to have a retest, at least 20 pips. So that retest, what you get, you put yourself immediately on the stop loss and you let your trade run.
Right.
So it's a big difference from like someone who is trading smart money, just like letting pending order, and someone who is just like understanding the charts and getting in 1 minute.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, so you only trade gold, right? One pair.
Just gold, yeah.
There are so many reasons why one could, trade just one pair, because I know people who trade like a lot of pairs, like 5, 10, 15, 20, right? Why do you trade just one pair? I know there are reasons why you trade one pair. Maybe you've back tested gold and you are familiar with the moves and all of that. But okay, before I ask you that question, are you like a patient trader? When you get on the chart, maybe this morning, are you very patient waiting for a trade, or you just jump in hoping to get a trading started?
This is the thing. First of all, with gold, you have way more opportunities than other pairs because it's way more volatile.
Okay, yeah.
Second of all, I'm trading gold because like you need to understand, for you actually to be good at something, you need to master something.
Yeah.
So if you are, let's say now following gold and now I'm looking EU and then jumping on the chart on GU and trying to remember where I set alarm for gold and then following the news on this one, bro, you're gonna get lost.
Hold on.
So that's the thing. I just want to have focus in one pair, the one pair that fits me, my character, the ones that I see like, especially from my back testing, my strategy, what I've been doing for years, works the best. All of those pairs you can trade that way. The thing is, gold is way more volatile, and I'm the type of person that I will stay like no more than like couple hours inside the market, and that's why I'm getting these entries on like 10 pips, 20 pips max, so I can have a good risk reward and get myself out. I don't like swing trading. I don't like to keep my money inside a lot and have a big stop loss and stuff like that. I don't feel like someone can make actually fortune from trading that way.
Yep. So yeah, good. So as I said, there are so many reasons why people trade the number of pairs that they trade, right? So would you say impatience is one reason why a lot of people trade so many pairs? Because
Of course, they want to be under adrenaline and they want to be inside the trade.
Yep.
But the thing is, you need to go to make money, not to just like fulfill your adrenaline, what most people do. And with trading gold, like it have very, very much options, especially what I trade London Open, London New York overlap. There's big possibilities, big moves happen at that time. So if you are understand the strategy that I was just telling you, even from the uptrend or downtrend, you can easily find couple entries like even a day. So if you catch 2, 3 of them, bro, you're good.
Yep. Okay. So my last question is, during the podcast, you made mention of some of your students closing out trades earlier, even before it hits TP, or maybe if the trade is supposed to run 1:8, they close maybe 1:2 because they are seeing the money, right? What do you do when you open a trade? Do you, let's say you trade on your phone, right? So you see a trade, open your MT4, take buy, gold, whatever. Do you look at the money here, or you just put your phone aside and just look at the chart? Like,
Bro, I will lie to you. I watch my phone all the time.
so you want to see the money,
I want to see the money. Yeah.
not the chart.
I'm checking the chart, but I'm also watching the money. Everyone who tells you that he doesn't watch the money, he'll lie to you.
Okay.
Bro, that's like he will just lie to you.
Yeah, but don't you think psychologically it plays a role, like it plays a part?
But I don't watch the money that way. Like I just so I know where I'm. Like I even when I send them the signal, I put them where is gonna be TP1.
Yeah.
So on TP1, if I'm gonna take 20%, I'm gonna take it regardless, whatever, 20%. Then on TP2, I'm gonna take if it doesn't come to my TP3, I'm just gonna take out everything on TP1.
Okay.
So I'm letting my wins run. That's the biggest issue that I had before and that everyone gonna have who just starts because they cannot cut their loss, but they cut their profits, So I'm just following the setup that I put at the beginning, So it doesn't matter how much money, I'm just watching because I just want to check how his trade going. It's not that like now money affects me from that point,
But someone struggling with, psychological, problem, because, trading is all about psychology. You're seeing your money going up and down. Do you think the solution is to just focus on the chart? When you place a buy, you just want to look at the chart. If it hits TP, you can see that you're actually making money. You don't want to see the money with your eyes because psychologically it can affect you,
That's true, but it's not possible that someone will not watch it.
Okay.
Did you ever trade?
Yeah, of course.
How many times you put the phone on the side and you come and watch it?
I do sometimes because if I get into a trade, this is my stop loss. I know how much I'm risking, right?
Yeah.
And I know if I'm risking 1 and I'm targeting 3, I know that, okay, if I hit TP, I'm making maybe 3%, right? So I don't need to watch. If I see that I'm in profit, automatically I know that I'm
But still, I will not close. I'm just, even my crypto portfolio, I watch every day, like 5 times a day. I'm just like that. I want to watch it. Doesn't mean I'm gonna take now my profits. If I told me I'm gonna take half of it on March and half of it by the end of August, I just like to watch it. I just like to see it. I just want it,
Exactly.
I have control over myself. I cannot watch it,
Okay, right. Bro, I really enjoyed this session with you and thanks for breaking down the trade and all of that, all right?